Hi everybody, it's Ronnie and Min. Hey, we got something great going today, so let's get started right away. Min is going to show you how to make her version of raw spaghetti with marinara sauce. And before we get going, let's just say that there are thousands of different varieties of this recipe that you can find on the internet. So personalize it for yourself. Okay, Min's going to start with one Roma tomato, and she's already chopped it up. Then she's going to put in about 1/4 of a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, and those are mostly for the color and texture. Then she's putting in 1/2 of a red bell pepper that's been chopped up. Then just a little bit of chili powder to give it a little zing. A little bit of olive oil, because after all, it wouldn't be Italian without olive oil. She's not using very much. Next comes some Italian seasonings, and you can buy these, in a bottle already blended up. Then a little bit of salt and a little bit of turbinado sugar. Now, before you go getting all judgmental on us, Min uses all kinds of sweeteners, but Min is from Vietnam, and in Vietnam she used dried sugarcane as a sweetener, and the closest thing we found to that is turbinado sugar. Okay, so she puts that all in her blender and then gives it a little blending. It doesn't take much. It's going to be pretty thick. Min transfers everything into a bowl, and we're starting to get the basis for our marinara sauce. This is a good base to begin with. Now, Min does everything for a reason, and at this point she's going to add in some chopped up onions and some chopped up garlic. And there's a reason that she didn't want to put that into the blender. She wanted to just mix it in after the mix had been blended. So that's the way she does it. Now, Min never made spaghetti in Vietnam. She never heard of spaghetti in Vietnam. She just kind of looked at some cookbooks. She can't read a cookbook, so she looked at the pictures. She looked at a jar of ragu, and she pretty much figured it out for herself. And wow, it's just fantastic. Okay, now we're going to get going on the pasta itself. And of course we're using zucchini. Now, we have checked every machine out there trying to find the perfect one to make spaghetti, and this is it. And we have these machines available on our website. We believe we sell them at the lowest price that you'll find anywhere in the United States, but we sell them strictly as a convenience to people who want to make this spaghetti. Selling spaghetti machines is not our business, but we do it to help everybody. Okay, so you can see how easy this is, and these noodles are so beautiful. They're just perfect. They come out the exact right size and consistency, and nothing else will do it like this machine. We've made spaghetti for upwards of 200 people using this very same machine. Okay, so Min's got the pasta ready now, and she's going to chop up some fresh mushroom, and she's going to put this in with the marinara sauce right before she serves it. So here she just blends it in, and then she puts it on top of the pasta. And you could make a pesto sauce. There are so many different sauces that would go well with the zucchini spaghetti. But Min's not done yet. She's going to keep ramping this up until it gets to the point where it's just so unbelievably sensual. You're just going to have it. Okay, now she's chopping up some fresh basil. I mean, what would Italian food be without fresh basil? And fresh uncooked basil is absolutely delicious. It will take this whole dish up another notch. So Min will just put that right on top of the spaghetti. And you're already going to start smelling this, and it's going to just drive your senses crazy. And now look, she's putting on some hemp seeds, and they're going to look just like Parmesan cheese. Check it out. Isn't that cool? And of course they taste great and they're nutritious. And there you have it. One beautiful chef and one beautiful plate. Oh my God, there's the garlic bread. One beautiful plate of Min's raw marinara spaghetti. And for any raw foodist, this is going to be a dish that you're going to enjoy a lot. This is such a great recipe to serve to people who are new to raw food, because everybody loves spaghetti. And I can guarantee you that most everybody's going to love this version of spaghetti. They're not going to miss it being heated up at all. So learn to make it, try out different ways, check out our DVDs, and keep making this great raw food because you're just going to love it. Thank you, Min. Thank you for teaching us this beautiful version of spaghetti. Hi, everybody. It's Ronnie and Min. You know, we tried something different today. We're going to do a little question and answer session because we get so many people emailing us with questions, and we just thought this would be the best way to address it. So here goes. I grabbed the first 3 off of our website, and here they are. Okay, the first one is from rawgirl@gmail, and she says, "Hi, Ronnie and Min. I love you guys and everything that you do, but is Min really 63 years old?" Well, Min, do you want to tell everybody when you were born?
Yes, I get born on June 2nd, 1950.
June 2nd, 1950. Okay,
yes.
So Min is born on June 2nd, 1950, which, according to the math, here in the United States, puts her at 62 years old. But in Vietnam, she's 63, because in Vietnam, the day that you're born, you are considered 1 year old. And Vietnam is the only country that does that. Some countries...
In Vietnam, they count when your mom pregnant you. They count until you go out. It's really a year.
So when you're born in Vietnam, you're 1 year old.
Yeah.
Okay, so Min is 63 in Vietnam and 62 here in the United States. All right, the next question comes from rawgirl123@yahoo.com, and she says, "Ronnie and Min, what's up with all these raw gurus and celebrities selling junk products? I've noticed that they all have their own private protein powder, supplement, or magic superfood that they're selling. It seems to me that all these products are total junk. My question to you is, do you think these raw marketers and gurus know that they're selling junk, or do you think that they believe that they're selling something healthy? Thank you." Well, I'm not one to degrade or belittle or say bad things about other people, so I'm not going to address what raw gurus and personalities think they're selling or what they believe. I believe that all of these products in packages, these protein powder supplements, I believe it's all junk. And I turn to Doug Graham for my nutritional information, and he has taught me that these things are junk. That when you buy isolated substances, no matter how they describe it or how wonderful they make it sound, when you buy these processed products that are isolates, that are put into these bottles and packages and sold to you as superfoods and supplements, it is junk. And I have to believe that most people know it, and hopefully, you'll find that on your way on this raw journey. Okay, the last question comes from metoo@gmail, and metoo says, "Ronnie, have you ever had any cosmetic or plastic surgery? It appears to me that you look strikingly like a young Paul Newman or Robert Redford. So I'm wondering, have you ever had cosmetic surgery?" No, I have never had cosmetic surgery. Okay, thank you. I think that will end our session today. That's all the time we have, so we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. We got time for one more? Okay, here goes. Hotblood@yahoo.com asked this: "Ronnie, have you ever appeared in Playgirl magazine? Because you look a lot like the guy that's in the March 1984 issue.